So it's been my dream for a pretty long time.
パトちゃんと呼んでください。
はい、皆さんどうもこんにちは。サムライフラッグチャンネルへようこそ。一粒チャンネルのてしです。私はですね、日本に戻ってきて1ヶ月ほど経っているのですが、日本の文化って本当に独特で魅力がある文化だなと改めて感じています。そして私は前からですね、落語とかにすごく非常に興味があったんですけれども、今回は神田明神の境内にあるエロッコスタジオさんから女性のご招待をいただきましたので行ってみたいと思います。かなり外国人の方も多いと聞きましたので、日本の感想とか日本文化についてインタビューできたらと思います。そして動画の最後の方に大事なお知らせがありますので、ぜひ最後までご覧になってください。では行きましょう。Okay, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Tess, and could you please introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hi, I'm Callie.
And I'm Noah.
So, is it your first time in Japan?
Yeah.
Yes, it's our first time.
Okay, and how did you end up in Kanda today? Like,
So
pretty
we-
unusual place to visit. For
Yes, we wanted to go to Akihabara and we had some free time on our way,
Yes.
so we just looked around the map and I saw that there's this shrine here,
Yes.
and it seemed pretty beautiful on
Yeah.
the pictures.
Yeah, we like to tour shrines. Next week we're going to Kyoto, which has
Yes.
a lot of shrines, so
It does.
it's on our plan.
Yeah, so
Wonderful.
we wanted to see some unusual shrines as well,
Yeah.
not just the main ones that
Of
everyone
course.
goes to.
That's really nice that you found this place, because I've been living here in Tokyo, but it's my first time, and I live pretty nearby. But it's the first time for me
In
here
Kanda
as well.
shrine as
Yeah,
well.
in
Wow, okay.
Kanda as well.
Yeah.
So I also like to ask you, why did you decide to visit Japan in the first place?
So it's been my dream for a pretty long time, since I was a kid. Not even because of I know a lot of people come to Japan because they watch anime, so they're really into all this anime culture and everything. But I just fell in love with Japan and the views of Japan since I've seen them in pictures. So it's always been a dream of mine, and
Food culture is a big thing.
also the food, yes.
Yeah.
In Israel, there's not much Japanese food, and even when there is, they just try to make it Japanese, but it's not as authentic, obviously. And I've always wanted to try the food here.
So what kind of foods had you tried in Israel? The Japanese food, and how was that different?
Mainly ramen.
Ramen?
Yeah.
I'd say mainly sushi. I think
oh,
sushi in
also.
the world in general, they always make those rolls that are filled with
Yeah, they're
mayonnaise.
stuffed with a
Yeah,
lot
like
of
the
stuff.
California roll. kind of-
Exactly.
Yeah, stuff
so
like that.
We've had that, and I've never liked it. Not even in Israel, it always felt like too much. And here, I tried the sushi here, and
And how was that?
it's completely different. I love that you can actually taste the fish, because when they fill it up like in the California roll, you can't get the taste. And here, I love the taste of the fish here.
Yeah, what was it called? The
Otoro.
fatty
The
otoro.
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 Oh,
It
that
was
was very, very
delicious,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's so much variety.
exactly. You can
Yeah.
actually feel the difference.
It's actually crazy that abroad people, we think that the California roll is sushi.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's just
It's not.
It's just kind of crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know how.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so you say that so you were looking at Japanese photography, and that got you interested.
Yes.
Like what type of?
Just I think general views
I
mostly.
think seeing Mount Fuji for the first
Yes.
time in a picture was breathtaking.
Yeah.
And from there it went on to all other photography. Obviously, the cherry blossom, even though we're not here during the season, but looking at the cherry blossom always makes people, I think, really taken away from the view. Yeah. So I think just mainly Mount Fuji. Yeah.
You go and climb Mount, or are you going? I don't know. When did you get here to
No,
Japan?
we
No, just a
only
couple of
got
days ago.
A couple of days ago, yeah. We're here during this season, which is not the best for either Cherry Blossom or Mount Fuji.
But you can
Yeah.
still go and have a nice view of Mount Fuji from maybe an onsen, like a hot spring.
Yes, we are
In
going.
Hakone?
Yeah, we are going to
exactly,
Hakone.
exactly.
Yeah.
そうですか。はいはいはい、なるほどね。So what did you do so far in these few days that you spent here?
We mainly just visited. We mainly went around the main areas of Tokyo, like Shinjuku and Shibuya. Went to arcades a lot. Had a lot of fun.
Arcades, yeah.
Yes.
Had a lot of fun in arcades. That was
Oh,
our-
like in the Shotengai, okay.
Yeah, the rhythm games with the drumming.
What?
Okay, in arcades, like where they have the gachapon.
Yes.
So they also have like games.
I
Like
see.
so there's like rhythm games.
Yeah.
So we really enjoyed that.
Oh wow, so you into gaming as well?
Yeah, a little bit.
Or Japanese?
Yeah, gaming. Yeah, we are kind of into that, and also food. Just went to eat as much as we can.
So what food plans do you have for the rest of the day?
For the rest of the day, honestly, we haven't tried the Japanese curry yet.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
might
that's
give
on the
that
list.
a try.
If you want good curry, you should go to nearby. There's a place called the Jimbocho,
Okay.
and actually here in Kanda as well.
Uh-huh.
And actually, this area is famous for curry.
Oh,
so if
okay.
you look up some places,
Alright.
Kanda and Jimbocho is the station next to it, and there's lots of curry places.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll definitely
thank you.
check it out.
So you're
Check it out,
in
yeah.
the right area for that.
Right. We're also going to watch sumo today, so that's another.
Yeah, the
we got
sumo
tickets.
tournament.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you find the tickets for that? Was that on a Get Your Guide?
No, it wasn't on a Get Your Guide. There's a site called Buy Sumo Tickets, which is actually just one guy who really loves sumo,
Yeah.
and he really wants as many people to experience sumo. So he's really helpful. He helps you get the tickets, and he sends them to your hotel. So it's very comfortable.
Oh wow, that's super
That way.
exciting. So if you, I don't know if you've been yet to a place called Ryobako in close to Asakusa. You might have
No,
been,
we haven't-
might go
we
to
haven't been to-
Asakusa has a
yeah.
very big one, probably it's quite overwhelming because there's lots of people. That is like a big temple. But a few stations away from that, there's a place called Ryobako, which is the most famous here in Tokyo for sumo wrestlers. So you might see them walking by.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
there's a shop there. There are huge like shops there that sell real stuff for sumo wrestlers. And you know how they use this oil to
Yeah,
get
to
their,
get their hair.
get their hair up.
Yeah.
And it's a very specific sumo. Well, it's not like an oil really. It's like a balm,
Uh-huh.
and it's her name is Jinzuke. And if you, I mean, yeah, I bought it there once because it's kind of, I don't know, cool to know what smell.
What
and
it- yeah.
If you, the other day I saw a sumo wrestler passing by and I smelled his hair and I was like, oh, it's the one that I have at home. So you know, end up learning
Oh,
smell.
interesting.
Normally they say that you can tell if there's a sumo nearby
By the
just by the
smell.
smell. So you smell them before you see them. In some
Okay.
cases, not
Maybe
always.
it'll work on your hair.
Yeah.
Do you use any balms?
Yeah, you use
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
So maybe we will
Maybe
get that
you
one
should
for
try
you.
it.
Yeah,
you
I should try
the
it.
sumo one. ありがとうございます。
ありがとうござ
Thank
い
you so
ま
much. Okay, so nice to meet you. I am Tess, and could you please introduce yourselves? What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Jacqueline. I'm from France. I'm from Bordeaux,
Bordeaux.
and I'm retired.
Retired. Okay, that's wonderful. I guess. I guess. How is it? What about you?
I'm Clarisse, and it's my mother,
Yes.
and I'm working.
You're working. Wonderful. So when did you arrive in Japan?
We arrived yesterday.
Just yesterday.
This is a night.
Yes.
It's our first day.
Oh wow! And you chose the Kanda Yojin. How did you end up here?
It's because of our guide.
Oh, so you're a
Right.
guide? Okay.
Yes, the guide for the
For the
morning.
morning.
Yes, just for the
Yes.
to show.
Some places where tourists don't go.
Right. Right. Yeah, I was wondering how do you end up here without someone telling you? So okay, you got a good guide. Nice. And why did you choose to come to Japan? What brings you here?
It's the culture and the buildings and the temples.
It's very different of our country. We travel of a country, I speak a little Spanish before I learned Spanish.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
And Japan, it's again go first, but it's my daughter
Yes.
who insists.
Oh yeah, you insisted.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Well, it's really different from all the travels we made, and it was like a dream travel and dream country. So it was the occasion to go because it's the end of my working contract. So I said, let's go to Japan and
Yes.
visit.
So how have you enjoyed it so far? Have you had any good or bad experiences on this one day? What did you do?
Just this morning, it's really clean, really nice, and we go more, yes, in the next days.
What do you think about this temple?
Well, we just entered, but it's really beautiful.
Shrine, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, shrine rather. So what plans do you have after Tokyo?
Kyoto, Suzenji, Izu, then Kyoto, and
Wonderful. ありがとうございます。I hope you enjoy it. Merci beaucoup. Bye bye. 本日はすいません。江戸っ子スタジオにご紹介していただきどうもありがとうございます。
江戸っ子スタジオの雲野と申します。神田明神文化交流館地下1階にある江戸っ子スタジオは毎週やっている定期イベントが2つあります。両方とも文化体験イベントなんですけども、これから参加していただくと思うんですけども、はい、明神小楽座は寄席文化、和のエンターテインメント、庶民のエンターテインメント、落語と大神楽といって曲芸ですね。あと和妻手妻って言われてる日本の古典的な手品、その3つのコンテンツがあって、みんなもう楽しんでどんどんステージに上がって参加して、それが文化の継承になると思うので、本当に楽しんでいただきたい。
そういうイベントにはやっぱり外国人の方も日本人の方も参加
そうですね。
するイベントなんですか？
そうですね。
はい。
日本文化を再発見していただきたいです。
そうですね。
ね
まさに日本文化の再発見。
だ
楽しみです。ありがとうございます。
ありがとう。こんにちは。
美味しい。
こんにちは。赤、青。
Aka and Ao, fast learners.
これをよく覚えておいてください。
So make sure to have that in your mind.
ラーメンのスープを飲みます。フーフーします。
And we're gonna blow little bits.
音を立てて一気にいきます。
And then you're gonna serve loud as you can. In Japan, it's
おー、ベルベルベルベルベル。
very impressive. Nice.
OK, OK.
This is a howdy tradition. Very good. One and two. 2つ目のコツは、My second tip、道を探ってもらってよろしいですか？It's magic. Q&A if you have any.
Nice to meet you guys.
I'm Portuguese.
And when did you arrive in Japan?
we arrived in early August.
Almost 2 months ago.
It was also sort of sabbatical.
Yes, we are traveling for 6 months.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We came to Japan 5 years ago, I believe. for the
I think
first
it
time.
was 7 already. 7 years ago, the first time. Yeah, this is the second.
Yeah, so I came the first time only for holidays. Really trained for the country and everything was much beyond my expectations. So we decided come here to us.
And was it the first time for you to come to a performance like this here in Japan?
Like this exactly, yes.
Yes, it was by coincidence.
By coincidence,
Yeah,
by
we were
chance.
upstairs.
Just now and see us.
Yeah, it was
Right.
what?
And
Let's
so
go.
What was it? How did you enjoy it?
Yes, so I was thinking to see a book shop, but yeah, it's hard to put myself together to reach it. And it's hard because there's no translation.
Yeah. And what did you learn today? What did you take away from this
Besides the
event?
magic.
It reminds me of the manga I've seen when I was a child.
Yes.
So now I understand a little bit all these noises and all these theatrical gestures and everything. I probably like to learn more now.
Yes. Okay. And you were also on the stage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It opens my curiosity
Yes.
to know, to learn more about culture, Japanese culture for sure.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうござい
Thank you so
ま
much.
す。Grazie mille.
Obrigada. はじめまして。
はじめまして、コンゴ民主共和国、中アフリカにある国ですね、から来て、パトリック・ベルクモと申します。パトちゃんと呼んでください。
パトちゃん。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
日本に住んでいらっしゃるんです。
そうですね、もう12年ぐらい経ちました。はい。
このような今日みたいなパフォーマンスに来るのは初めてですか？
そうですね、今回は僕のエージェント、俳優の仕事もやってるので、そのエージェントからチケットをもらって今日来られました。
そうですか。
はい、そういうきっかけだったんです。
いかがでしたか？
もうすごい面白くて、なんかその日本の文化を結構いろいろ体験とかさせていただいてるんですけど、今回は初めて、落語とかそういうジャパニーズマジックとか、なんていうマジックって感じなかった。もうなんかパフォーマンスを見てずっと笑ってて、それが一番良かったなと思い
いや
ます
本当に学びになったことはありますか？
そうね、例えばマジックって魔法という意味があるね。マジックって言ったらいい意味じゃなくて悪い意味でみんなとなんか思ってるけど、今日みたいは多分そんなに悪い意味ではないかなと思って、もう普通に人生の楽しみ方っていうか、マジックも一つのものではないかなということを勉強になりました。
そうですか。
はい、
素晴らしいですね。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。楽しみになりました。はい。先ほどパフォーマンスが終わったあっという間ですね。終わってしまったんですけれども、本当に楽しかったです。私は実は落語は何年間前から見てきたんですけれども、ただ今日みたいな大神楽とか私も初めて見て、そういう伝統技法があるなんて知らなかったので、すごく勉強になりましたし、あと落語も扇子と手ぬぐいをどういうふうに使うのかは今日は初めて体験できて、練習もさせていただいて、すごく私自身も勉強になったワークショップでした。で今日はお客さんの中で実は外国人も日本人の方も来ていて、すごいいい雰囲気だったんですね。なんかでその舞台で何かを見るだけではなくて、私たちのオーディエンスの皆さんもそのパフォーマンスに参加する気分になったんです。なんか様々な人が来ていて、すごいバランスのいい素敵な雰囲気でした。で本当にできれば貴重な体験ですので、皆さんにもぜひ来ていただきたいなと思います。はい、ですね、皆さん今回ご紹介させていただいた小楽座を見に来ていただいた先着100名の皆さんに私のサインをプレゼントしたいと思います。受付の方に、サムライフラッグチャンネルの動画を見てきましたってお伝えください。詳細については説明欄をご覧ください。お待ちしております。では皆様、今回の動画はいかがだったでしょうか？もし楽しかったねって思っていただけたら、チャンネル登録も忘れないでください。一つチャンネルもぜひ見に来てください。次回お会いしましょう。ありがとうございます。